In the ever-evolving landscape of professional wrestling, rivalries, dream matches, and jaw-dropping showdowns are what keep fans glued to the screen. One of the most talked about upcoming bouts is centered around All Elite Wrestling's AEW Josh Alexander, who is set to face off against someone he has described as the best wrestler I've ever been in the ring with. This upcoming match is already generating tremendous buzz in wrestling circles, not just because of the caliber of the competitors involved, but also because of what it signifies for AEW's momentum in the industry. This announcement has reignited discussions about AEW's growing influence, the significance of Josh Alexander's career trajectory, and what such a high-profile match could mean for the broader wrestling community. Fans are already debating possible opponents, match outcomes, and the storytelling implications that might follow. But beyond the surface-level excitement, there's much more depth to unpack. Who is Josh Alexander? For fans who have followed professional wrestling outside of WWE, the name Josh Alexander carries immense weight. Born in Canada, Alexander's wrestling journey has been defined by grit, perseverance, and unmatched technical ability. Known as the walking weapon, he has built a reputation as one of the most technically sound wrestlers in the world. Alexander made a name for himself in promotions such as Impact Wrestling, where he captured the Impact World Championship and delivered a series of critically acclaimed matches. His style is a hybrid blend of catch wrestling, submission grappling, and raw intensity, earning him comparisons to legends like Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. When AEW officially brought him into the fold, fans knew they were witnessing the arrival of a game-changer. For a company that prides itself on its roster of world-class athletes, Alexander has slotted in seamlessly. The importance of his opponent. What makes this match stand out is Alexander's personal claim. He didn't just hype the match as another big fight. Instead, he declared that his upcoming opponent is the best wrestler I've ever been in the ring with. That statement is profound when you consider Alexander's career resume. He has wrestled some of the greatest names in the modern era, whether in independent circuits, Impact Wrestling, or AEW. His opponents have ranged from seasoned veterans to international stars. For Alexander to single out this opponent indicates both personal respect and recognition of the match's magnitude. Although AEW has yet to officially reveal who this opponent is, speculation runs rampant. Some fans believe it could be a legend like Bryan Danielson, whose technical wrestling acumen is often hailed as unmatched. Others speculate about names such as Kenny Omega, widely regarded as one of the best in-ring performers of his generation. Whoever it turns out to be, one thing is certain, the stakes couldn't be higher. AEW's strategy behind the match. From a promotional standpoint, AEW understands the value of marquee matches. Since its inception in 2019, AEW has thrived by offering fans dream matchups that mainstream wrestling promotions often delay or avoid. By featuring Josh Alexander in such a significant contest, AEW is making several bold statements. 1. Spotlighting technical wrestling. Wrestling fans often divide themselves between those who enjoy spectacle-driven sports entertainment and those who prefer pure, technical wrestling. AEW has consistently catered to the latter group, and this bout fits that mold perfectly. 2. Establishing Alexander as a cornerstone. While AEW boasts stars like Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Bryan Danielson, the company also recognizes the importance of cultivating new pillars. Giving Alexander this opportunity solidifies his position as someone AEW wants to highlight long-term. 3. Drawing international attention. Both Alexander and his rumored opponent have strong followings outside the United States. This match could serve as a crossover event that appeals to global audiences, expanding AEW's reach. Josh Alexander's wrestling philosophy. In multiple interviews, Alexander has expressed his admiration for storytelling within the ring. Unlike some wrestlers who rely solely on athleticism, Alexander emphasizes the importance of emotional connection with fans. He believes wrestling should blend athleticism with narrative, where every hold, counter, and sequence tells a story. This philosophy is precisely why his matches tend to resonate with hardcore fans. They're not just about flashy moves, they're about escalation, struggle, and resolution. Facing someone he deems the best wrestler he's ever encountered provides the perfect canvas for that philosophy to shine. Fan reactions and speculation. Ever since the announcement, social media has exploded with discussions. Hashtags like #JoshAlexander, #AEW, and #DreamMatch have been trending among wrestling communities. Some fan reactions include, if it's Bryan Danielson, This will be one of the greatest technical matches AEW has ever hosted. Josh Alexander calling someone the best he's ever wrestled. That's high praise. Can't wait to see this showdown. AEW is doing what WWE never could, giving us dream matches when the wrestlers are still in their prime. This organic buzz is precisely what AEW thrives on. Unlike scripted controversies, this excitement comes from fans who genuinely anticipate a wrestling masterpiece. Comparing Alexander's past matches, to fully appreciate the significance of this upcoming match, it's worth revisiting some of Alexander's most celebrated bouts. Josh Alexander vs. Christian Cage, Impact Wrestling, Bound for Glory 2021. This match saw Alexander fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming world champion, only to have it stolen by Moose moments later. The emotional weight of this match is still remembered by fans. Josh Alexander vs. TJP, Impact Iron Man match. This technical showcase is often regarded as one of the greatest modern Iron Man matches, proving Alexander's stamina and wrestling IQ. Josh Alexander vs. Minoru Suzuki, facing the Japanese legend, was a testament to Alexander's versatility and ability to adapt to different wrestling styles. Each of these matches was hailed as a classic in its own right, but if Alexander believes his next opponent surpasses them all, fans can only imagine the level of intensity awaiting them. AEW's legacy of dream matches. AEW has built a reputation on delivering matches fans thought they'd never see. Kenny Omega vs. Bryan Danielson ended in a time-limit draw that had fans begging for more. Jon Moxley vs. Hiroshi Tanahashi brought together AEW and NJPW in a cross-promotional spectacle. The Young Bucks vs. FTR became a tag team classic for the ages. Josh Alexander's upcoming showdown could easily join this list. More importantly, it highlights AEW's willingness to let wrestling itself take center stage rather than relying on overproduced storylines. What's at stake? While the official stipulations of the match have yet to be revealed, the implications extend far beyond wins and losses. For Josh Alexander, this is an opportunity to prove himself on AEW's biggest stage, cementing his reputation as one of the world's best. For his opponent, whoever steps into the ring against Alexander will be tested like never before, both physically and technically. For AEW, the match reinforces the company's credibility as a destination for serious wrestling. Fans, looking ahead, as anticipation builds, one thing is certain: this isn't just another match. It's a moment that could define careers, elevate AEW's global standing, and remind fans why professional wrestling, at its best, is an art form. Josh Alexander's words carry weight. If he believes his opponent is the best he's ever wrestled, then fans should prepare themselves for nothing short of a masterpiece. Whether it ends up being Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, or another world-class wrestler, this bout is destined to be talked about for years to come.